Hello friends, you are most welcome in your channel Maths Fight Can with Anita Thakur. Today I will discuss about circle. From childhood we know about circle. Many properties we know about circle. Today I will discuss about class 9th syllabus and I will follow NCERT book. What is circle? Circle is the collection of points. Circle is the collection of points equidistant from a fixed point. Circle is the collection of points equidistant from a fixed point. In a plane, in a 2D, circle is the collection of points which are equidistant from a fixed point. This fixed point is called center of the circle. This fixed point is called center of the circle and this fixed distance is known as radius of the circle. Fixed distance is known as radius of the circle and the fixed point is known as center of the circle. In daily life, you know many examples of circular things like in your room there will be a clock. It will be circular. There is a coin. Coin is a circular shape. Or you can say it's bangle. Bangle is also a circular shape. So these are examples of circle. In a cycle, there is a wheel. This is also example of circular shape. So these are circles. Circle is the path of the points which are equidistant from a fixed point, and this distance is called radius, and this point is called center of the circle. A circle is divided by, a plane is divided by this circle in three parts. One is this interior part, one is this exterior part, and one the circle itself. A circle divides this plane or this surface in three parts. One is exterior part, one is this interior part, and one is the circle itself. The interior part and the circle, this is make circular region. This is a circular region. Suppose if there is a triangle, then this triangle and this interior region will make a triangular region. It is triangular region. It is circular region. Its whole is circular region. This is circular region. And this is triangular region. This is triangular region. This is circular region. Same if there is a square, then this is known as square region. Inside this and this boundary will make square region. Circular region, triangular region, and this will be square region. This circle and interior part will make circular region. This is called circumference of the circle. This circle's boundary, this is called circumference of the circle. If we draw a line from one point of circumference to another point of circumference, suppose here it is A, here it is B. If we draw a line from A to B, then AB is called chord of the circle. It is called chord. AB is called chord of this circle. What is chord? We will draw a line from one point of the circumference to another point of the circumference. Then the joining line is called chord of the circle. AB is the chord of this circle. Now, if we draw a chord passing through the center of the circle, if this is center of the circle, if we draw a chord A dash B dash, which is passes through the center of the circle, then this is called diameter of the circle. A dash B dash is the diameter. Diameter of the circle. A dash B dash is the diameter of the circle. If any chord passing through the center of the circle, then that chord is known as diameter of the circle, and this chord will be the longest chord of this circle. This chord will be the longest chord of the circle. If we draw, we can draw so many lines passing through the center. We can draw so many lines passing through the center. So we can draw infinite number of diameters for any circle. We can draw infinite number of diameters for any circle. And this diameter is 2 times of radius. Diameter is 2 times of radius. This diameter is 2 times of radius. If it is r, then a dash b dash will be 2r. Diameter is 2 times of radius. And we can draw infinite number of diameters, and all diameters are in equal length. Every diameters have equal length, and we can draw so many diameters, infinite number of diameters in a circle. Now if you take 2 points P and Q on the circle, then these PQ divide this circle in 2 arcs. One is this PQ arc, and one is PRQ. R is any point on the circle. PRQ, one arc this and one arc PQ. One is a smaller arc and one is bigger arc. This one is smaller arc, this one is bigger arc. PRQ is bigger, PQ is smaller arc. Unless and until it is stated in a question कि we have to take this arc or this arc, always we consider smaller arc, that is PQ. Always in questions, solving the questions, we consider smaller arc, not the bigger arc. If it is stated in questions that we have to take big arc, then we consider PRQ big arc. Otherwise, always we consider small arc PQ. Now, if PQ is the end point of a diameter, if here it is diameter AB, here it is diameter AB, and PQ is end point of AB. Suppose P come here and Q come here. Then these arc will be equal. This arc and this arc will be equal. So these are called semicircle. These equal arc called semicircle. If PQ come end points on the diameter, then this arc will be equal to this arc, and both are semicircle. These are called semicircle. If we draw a chord AB, in a circle, then AB divides the circle into segments. These are called segments. These are 2 segments. And this is also segment. A chord divide a circle in 2 segments. Now again, if this chord will be a diameter, AB comes to here. If AB come here, then both 2 segments will be equal. This is our semicircle, and these 2 segments will be equal. A chord divide in a circle in 2 segments. These are 2 segments. Now if this chord is the diameter of the circle, AB is the end point of a diameter, then both segments will be equal. Like here, PQ is minor arc and PRQ is major arc. It is PQ is minor arc. Always we consider minor arc in questions, and PRQ is major arc. Same thing. If AB divide this in 2 segments, AB is a chord of the circle, divides in 2 segments. The smaller one is called minor segment, and this bigger one is called major segment. AB divides circle. AB is a chord, divides circles in two parts. One is smaller and one is bigger. Smaller one is called minor segment and bigger one is called major segment. It is minor segment, it is major segment, it is minor arc, it is major arc. Okay, PQ, this PQ, this minor arc, and PRQ, it is major arc. Here it is, smaller one is minor segment, bigger one is major segment. Now, if we draw two radius, if there is two points P and Q on the circle, and we draw two radius from P and Q, PC and QC. These are two radius of this circle. We draw PC and QC. Then the portion between this, between two radius and this arc, it is called sector. It is called sector. Portion between two radius and an arc is called sector. We draw two radius from 2 points on the circle. There are 2 points on the circle P and Q, and we draw radius, join these points to the center. Then the portion between this arc and these two radius is known as sector. This is also a sector. Like segment, it is minor sector and it will be major sector. The bigger portion will be major sector and the smaller portion will be minor sector. If we draw two radius from 2 points on the circle, then the portion between two radius and the arc is called sector. This is smaller arc. Corresponding to a smaller arc, it is called minor sector, and corresponding to bigger arc, it is called major sector. In this, if we draw a chord, then the portion between chord and arc, it is called segment. This is difference between segment and sector. Portion between chord and arc, this is called sector. And portion between two radius and arc, it is called sector. What is the difference between segment and sector? Segment, portion between chord and arc. In sector, portion between two radius and arc, it is called sector. It is minor and it is major sector. Here it is minor segment, here it is major segment. When both two arc will be equal, suppose point PQ come to now here again, P come here and Q, PQ come here, then minor sector and major sector will be equal. This is one radius and this is second radius and this is arc. This is one radius and this is second radius and this is arc. Then it is known as sector. But this is also a chord. PQ is also a chord. In chord and arc, this is also a segment. So when PQ will be the end point of diameter, then segment or sector will be equal. Understand? If PQ will be the end point of diameter, then this is a chord. If this is a chord and this is an arc, then this region will be a segment. According to this definition, it is a chord and this is circular region. So it is a segment. Now these are radius also. PC and QC is radius also. And this is the arc. So this is sector. So when PQ is end point of diameter, then segment and sector will be equal and this is known as semicircular region. Hole is, previously I explained, the hole is circular region. Inside the circle, it is interior part, and circle boundary, it is the circular region. Now half is semicircular region. This half portion is known as semicircular region. Now come to the exercise. As I already told you, I am following NCERT book. So I will solve NCERT book questions. So come to the first question. Your first question is, the center of a circle lies in exterior or interior of the circle. Center of the circle lies in. Center of the circle lies interior of the circle. Center is always interior of the circle. So in the blank we will fill interior of the circle. The center of a circle lies interior of the circle. Okay. Second one, a point whose distance from the center of a circle is greater than its radius lies in exterior or interior of the circle. Saying a point, suppose here is a point P whose distance from center of the circle greater than radius. Suppose it is distance D. He is saying D is greater than its radius. D is greater than R. And this is whole is CA is R. CA is R. So point P must be outside of the circle because D is greater than R. D means distance of this point from the center. In the question is given distance of the point from the center is greater than radius. Then the point lies where? Interior or exterior? So it is obvious point should be exterior of the circle. If point is exterior, then distance, this D is greater than this radius CA. CP is greater than CA. Distance D is greater than R. So second question में, the point whose distance from the center of a circle is greater than its radius lies in exterior of the circle. Point should be exterior of the circle. Third one, the longest chord of a circle is the longest chord of a circle is a blank of the circle. Longest chord is the diameter of the circle. As already I explained, diameter is the longest chord of the circle. So third question, the longest chord of the circle is a diameter of the circle. Now fourth one, an arc is a blank when its end are of the end of the diameter. An arc is saying an arc. Suppose PQ is an arc. In question he is saying an arc is a when its end are the end of the diameter. If its end point is end of the diameter, this one, then what is this? This is semicircle. If end point is end point of the diameter, then this is a semicircle. If PQ comes here, these are the end point of the diameter, then this is semicircle. So this question in the blanks, an arc is a semicircle when its ends are the ends of the diameter. Arc के end जो है वो this diameter's end. Then this is called semicircle. Next one, segment of a circle is the region between an arc and blank of the circle. Segment, what is segment? Segment is the region between a chord and an arc of the circle. This is segment. So in the question, segment of the circle is the region between an arc and chord of the circle. Blank में बनेंगे chord. Chord of the circle. We will fill chord of the circle. Segment is the region between an arc and a chord of the circle. Next, a circle divides the plane on which it lies in blank parts. How many parts? Already I said it is 3 parts. This one is exterior, this one is interior, and the circle itself. So circle divides the plane on which it lies in 3 parts: exterior, interior, and the circle itself. Next question is true and false. First is line segment joining the center. Line segment joining the center to any point. Segment to center to any point on the circle is the radius of the circle. Yeah, it is obviously radius of the circle. Center to any point of the on the circumference, if we join, then this is radius of the circle. So it is true. Second one, a circle has only finite number of equal chords. A circle has only finite number of equal chords. Suppose we draw a chord AB like this, and it is 5 centimeter. Okay. We come to now again this point, and taking 5 centimeter, we draw this chord. Again we can draw A double dash, B double dash, 5 centimeter, same length. We can also draw so many chords, we can draw infinite number of chords of equal length. So in the question, a circle has only finite number of equal chords, it will be false, because a circle can have infinite number of equal chords. Next one, if a circle divide into 3 equal arcs, each is a major arc. This is a circle. This divide into 3 equal arcs. PQ are 3 points, and PQ is equals to PR and RQ. These 3 arcs are equal. Here this angle is 360 degree. Angle is 360 degree, you know. Now, if we divide 360 in 3 equal parts, 360 in 3 equal parts, then what? 120 degree, each angle is 120 degree. Every single angle is, this is 120, this is also 120, and this is also 120. Okay? If these 3 arcs are equal, then these angles will be 120. Now, in a circle, if we draw PQ arc like this, and this is major arc, PRQ is a major arc. Now, if PRQ is major arc, then this angle should be greater than 180, because these are equal arc. Now, if it is a major arc, then angle should be greater than 180, because this is 180. Angle should be greater than 180. If it is PRQ is major arc, angle should be, but here angle is 120. So, these arc is not major arc. So, statement is false. If we divide 3 equal arcs, then each arc will be major arc. No, each arc will not be major arc, because the angle is 120, and for major arc, angle should be greater than 180. So, statement is false. Next question is, a chord of a circle which is twice as long as its radius is a diameter of the circle. A chord of the circle, its length is twice the radius of the circle. So, the point should be end point of the diameter. If the point will be end point of the diameter, then this distance will be 2 times of radius. So, it must be, AB must be a diameter. If AB is diameter, then only the distance, the chord's length will be equals to 2 times of radius, because diameter is 2 times of radius. So, this chord must be a diameter. The question is, a chord of a circle which is twice as long as its radius is a diameter of the circle. Yeah, it's true. It should be a diameter of the circle. Then only the length of this chord, or distance of this chord A point AB is equals to 2 times of radius. Now, next question. Sector is the region between the chord and its corresponding arc. Sector is the region between 2 radius and arc. Here in question, Sector is the region between the chord and its corresponding arc. This will be segment. Chord and arc. Area will be segment. So, statement is false. Sector is the region between the chord and its corresponding arc. It is segment, not sector. So, statement is false. A circle is a, next one is, a circle is a plane figure. Yeah, circle is a plane figure. It is, we consider it is in 2D, not in 3D. So, it is a plane figure. If we consider in 3D, then it will be a sphere. Okay. So, that's all for today. If you like this, please like and share my video. And please subscribe my channel, Maths Right Gyan with Anita Thakur. Thank you.